Hello everyone, I'm Silverraptor and welcome to another Wargame Red Dragon deck creation video where we are rebuilding basically my decks one at a time and I make the decks in front of you all. Now we did the US and the Soviet Union, just basically have a blue 4 and a red 4 option at the start for whichever side I'm in the mood for, but now it's time to expand our repertoire and I asked you guys, the viewers, on what deck I should create next. And there was only one vote cast, and that was for the UK or Britain. And so I'm going to do that. But for any of you watching and really want to put any input or have a deck in mind you really want to see work, please, down in the comments below, just let me know. Say, do this deck next, or something like, say, Yugoslavia mechanized deck or something. You can even tell me the era, whether you want me to make a 1985 or 1980 deck, or it's an armored or an airborne, and what nation, or even a coalition like Commonwealth or Eurocorps. Just please let me know what decks you want to see, because I love creating decks and I definitely like creating decks for you guys. So we'll continue on with this episode, and I'm going to make the let's see, we'll make it the Royal, spell Royal right, Royal First Army. That will be our British deck for the United Kingdom, and it's going to be a general deck, so here we go. So for logistics, we have a few options that we can choose from for CVs. I like the Warrior because it, again, autocannon can defend itself, medium optics, pretty fast off-road, it's got pretty decent armor, even got AP power, so yep, I'm definitely going to get 5 of these guys with the Warrior, and definitely want to get a fob before I forget that. And there we go. Okay, now we need to figure out about supply. And I don't really have a whole lot of supply difference, so we're just going to get Chinooks and maybe some stalwarts. And I like stalwarts because they are amphibious. That's actually been pretty useful. And that will be our logistics tab for the start. Now for infantry, we definitely want Fusilier 90s, because if you compare the regular Fusiliers aren't worse. They're pretty bad infantry, just a step up from militia, I would say, given their accuracy and the laws and everything. But Fusilier 90s with those massive Law 80s, they're definitely worse, and they have slightly better guns. And I'm going to get them, let's see, we can get, okay, so we're going to get the exact same amount with these two, with both the Warrior or the Warrior 90. The only main difference is that the Warrior is faster. The Warrior 90 has more armor. This is actually difficult. And the Warrior 90 has less autonomy. It's interesting. That is very interesting. You know what? I think we're just going to get regular Warrior 90s. So, I'm just going to get 2 of those just for now at the start. I might get rid of 1. This is just a placeholder. Milan 2s. I don't really like less than 50% accurate ATGM, but we might come back to them. Paratrooper. Ooh, Paratrooper 90s. These guys look pretty good. I'm going to compare them to the Royal Marines. Looking between the two. Okay, the Royal Marines have a more accurate main gun, but the Paratrooper 90s, compare them to that. That's, Okay, I think we might want some Paratrooper 90s as well, but definitely we're going to want them SAS, definitely SAS and some Lynx AH7s. These are going to be our anti-air, so we're going to get 2 of those. Definitely going to delete 1 Fusilier 90s because we've got these guys. Okay. Ooh, Gurkhas. No, sorry. Gurkhas, let's compare them to, what was it? Paratroopers? Paratrooper 90s. So a lot of the infantry seem to have 22 AP power. The reason why we got the Visa 90s, they got the 22 AP power for so cheap. But let's see. So the Gurkhas is more of an assault squad, and we definitely do want assault. Yeah, okay. All right. So I think we're going to get some Gurkhas. Where did I put those Gurkhas? Here they are. Gurkha 90s. Gurkha 90s. We got some Saxons. Do we want them in stalwarts or? The stalwarts are amphibious. Does the warrior? The warrior is not amphibious. Interesting. Okay. Stalwarts are actually faster. You know what? Yeah, let's go and get a couple Gurkhas there, and then we'll put the Fusilier 90s here. So we've got quite a bit of an infantry. This is going to be a highly powerful infantry force. We've got double the SAS, mainly for their Stinger missiles. We've got 24 Gurkha 90s for assaulting the position, and then we've got Fusilier 90s and Warrior for basically forest fighting and cheap or relatively cheap vehicle support. So we're gonna try this infantry for now. I might visit it at the end. All right, for this, first things first, definitely get the Challenger Marksman. This front armor can take a front blow from a KA-52 and still survive. So if a Challenger Marksman goes toe-to-toe with the KA-52, it will actually win over the KA-52 because it will most likely stun it. The one missile will hit the front armor. It will be down to 1 hit points, and the KA-52 will fall over and die. So we're definitely going to take the Challenger Marksman. We do have MLRS for AP. Definitely want to have Stormers. These guys are definitely going to help out against helicopters. So we have plenty of anti-air helicopter support, and maybe a little bit of anti-vehicle with the Stormer. We're going to need to have a little bit of AA, dedicated AA. So we're going to get some tracked rapier FSAs. So we have a lot of we do have a lot of anti-aircraft power. We could probably get some mortars. I think we're actually going to get the AS-90 for dedicated artillery support. And yeah, I'll get some mortars just for now. We might come back again. We might come back to this later, just for round off all the dedication. So, and we're just going to put the artillery over here because this is all tracked, and this is also tracked. Why did I do that? I don't know. I'm mine somewhere else. Okay, Challenger 2. We're definitely going to get 4 of these guys because a super heavy tank, 1 guard, 4, completely overpowered. Okay, so we have a choice between the Challenger 1 Mark 3, Mark 2, or Mark 1. Okay, so okay, so there's a pretty big gap between Challenger 2 and Mark 3 in terms of armor and accuracy and rate of fire. There's a little less of a gap with the Mark 2, and there is a significant gap with the Mark 1. I think we're just going to get some Mark 2s. And I definitely want to have a couple of them, so we'll get a couple of those. And we are also going to get 12 Chieftain Mark 11s because those are gun on a stick. And they're definitely better also. Yeah, we'll get these. So now, normally I would have put the Centurions because those are a British tank, but they took the Centurions out of England, it seems. So I don't have Centurions to back it up. So the Chieftain Mark 2, 11 front armor for 35 points. These are actually not too bad. These could be a spam tank in the end, but we'll come back. I don't want to spend too much points at the start. Ferrets, generally pretty good. We'll get some of those because they've got very good accuracy, very good optics, and the AP power missile is definitely threatened. All these different autocannon that are all only good. Green jackets, they're shock trained, and they're stationary targets. What about these SBS? They're assault. Oh my god, they're good. They are so good. Alright, I'm going to actually get 2. I'm going to get 1 SBS squad and Lynx AH-7s. Ooh. And I was going to try to figure out what I wanted on the ground, but I think I'm going to get some of these Spartans with alright, yeah. Okay, so enough of my rambling. We've got this, and this. And anything else would kind of be overkill. So we're going to be a little light on the recon, but this should do. Definitely going to get the Centurion AVRE because these things are just as overpowered as their American counterpart. We've got Strikers for potential. We've got Rardens, Wombat, Motorman lines. We're not going to do too much on the vehicles. I do have an idea with the Scimitars. Let me just compare this Scimitar with the Warrior. Okay, a little less accurate. Costs more. It's amphibious though. It's got medium stealth. And it's recon. That's interesting. Okay, we still have options, but I'll probably come back to that later. Yeah, I'll come back to that later. Alright, helicopters. We're definitely going to get the Lynx 3. And these Lynx 20mm autocannons look good on paper, but I haven't really been using a whole lot of them whenever I got these, so I'm just going to hold off for that. Now, we've got plenty. We could definitely splurge on our aircraft. We can get some Tornado F3s, which are definitely very good. Ooh, hang on, I've got ideas. Okay, we definitely want the Sea Harrier for seed. Then we want to look at the different bombs. Now, these guys do function differently. The paved way missiles used to be able to take out tanks, but now that they have got bomb deviation, there's a chance that the missiles will miss tanks. So 500 kilogram bombs might be better. We shall see. Tornado GR1s for cluster munition, definitely. And let's see. We'll just get regular bombs right here. And we've got several air superiority aircraft. The Eurofighter Typhoon. And we'll compare that to Tornado F3. The Tornado F3 has a little bit longer range, but they're not as accurate as Eurofighter Typhoon, but you can get 2 at Veteran, which is the interesting thing. And they're cheaper. You can only get 1 of those. Huh, wow, oh wow, okay. These guys are definitely cheaper. Okay, we're going to get 2 veteran F3s and 2 elite F2s. Because just a slightly less accuracy and less ACM for 20 points. Eurofighter is a little too expensive, so we've got a huge Air Force, and we've got points to spend right now. Do we need these? I'm going to keep these here. Okay, so going to get these guys to go along with our Fusiliers or warriors. We've got Saxons that the Gurkhas are coming. So do we have anything for wheels? Or hang on. So I want all of these. Let's see. Check availability. Okay, so the availability is all the same. I'm just thinking, do we want some in Pumas as well so that they could join the SAS? That does sound enticing. yeah, okay, I'm going to get one of these Gurkhas in helicopters, one on the ground in Saxons, just because they're cheaper. By, yeah, 40, that's definitely worth it. This will be good for now. We don't need any cluster because we've got the tornadoes. Just short with the tanks, scimitar. Okay, so we're basically between helicopters and vehicles. The vehicles are, quite frankly, very disappointing. So I guess we're going to be getting... Well, let's get some TOW 2s because we are kind of short on the ATGMs. We only got Lynx 3s. We've got TOW 2s. What else do we have for ATGMs? We've got ferrets and stormers. And those, I mean, those are all right. But yeah, we definitely... Okay, that should probably do it. Yep, we've got our logistics. I like the infantry. We've definitely got enough of support. Got all of our challengers and our chieftain. So this is a highly versatile kind of deck. Definitely take and hold a position, bring in reinforcements, lots of good tanks. Alright, this one's going to be interesting. Alright, so I'm just going to put in the usual Navy tab planes so that I don't get caught being in a Navy deck without any Navy tab. Pretty standard, and it's super into dark. And I'm just going to organize all these. Alright, so this will pretty much be our group right here. This will be our British deck. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching as I tried to put together and try to figure out what I wanted in these decks. So please do like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let me know what deck you want me to make next. Blue 4, red 4, any nation, any coalition, any type, any era. I'd be happy to do it. Just let me know, and I will make a video covering that. And also, I'll be playing with this deck as well in an upcoming video. I'll try to get another YouTuber up with me. I do have fun playing with them, but we will see what happens in the future. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye-bye.